My Govan and Melonine, and well met indeed. I'm Arakir Galajerthan, head of the modern team behind Divide and Conquer for Medieval 2, but welcome back to Warhammer 2 as we continue on as Eltharion with episode 26. I decided not to send Eltharion north, and I've ended turn a couple of times as there were a couple of nothing end turns. I'm not going to send Eltharion north, so instead he's headed down here to deal with this rebellion in Ashridge Mountain, which he has defeated with only 89 losses. I am going to send Eltharion around to start mopping up the Eshin, and what we will do in light of that, Hyphalia over here is now a turn away from having her army, although it's very rubbish to be honest, but we haven't got very much money anymore. She will take Karakazul and then also head down here and assist, and then and only then will we then slowly make our way north to reclaim to kill off the orcs, who the dwarves are having a damned hard time doing. It's going to take a while to walk up there to kill off the orcs, so it's no point trying to just rush to the finish. We need to play it out properly. Avalon was confederated by Eotane, so we no longer have threat of Avalon on our border. And if we confederate with Eotane, we will now get Teclis, Tyrion, and Eltharion. But that is not. We're not ready to do that just yet. Malekith popped out and took Varda's Haven from me, but now we can surround him with 2 armies. We have this army here, and we have this army here. But getting them to stand on top of each other is always a damn challenge. You can go in there, and you can... Oh, you can't lightning strike.
Fall back!
Damn it. How do I get the 2 armies to assist one another? Oh, let's pull you around the side like that. And there you are. Now you 2 will be together. And then we will have to besiege the city, though. And we can't get to the city. Ah, there we are. We just have to click on the right icon. Oh well, we can't besiege it now. They might rise. They might come out and attack us, but they'd be foolish too, because our armies there will definitely beat them. Eotane has once again regrouped and now has a large army and is preparing itself for a war. We did unfortunately get an uprising in Arnhem, as we expected, so we're going to have to hope that the garrison in Arnhem, which is quite sizable, will be able to hold off those Skaven scum. Elsewhere, though, the other cities in this region now start liking us. So we're not too concerned about rebellions over there. So we've got that nice little secure corner where we have no threat at all, because, of course, you can't get from there to there. So they've got to come past the Bleak Hold Fortress, which we shall rename to Northolt, because that is the name I often give to my northern boundary provinces in every game I ever play. And that is our northern hold. What's the garrison in Northolt, actually? It could do with being better, so if we can get that population surplus, that's only a turn away, we'll get that. But we don't make much money now. Our money is low. But we've had our first return to trade. The Lizardmen accepted a trade agreement with us. And Thagan's Errantry just have... Oh, yes. Oh, come on. Don't be silly. I cannot. She's not having it, but maybe just keep going through. Yes, the trade is going to flow again. Once the trade does flow again, our situation, yes, will improve drastically. We'll get so much more money now. Crack-a-drac. Trade? They're not there ready yet. That's all right. We won't ever make this mistake again. Once one makes a mistake, one learns from it. Well, we hope to anyway. Don't always. But generally speaking, you learn from our mistakes. Yes, border princes are on board. Italy, you can have trade, you can have military alliance. Oh, wow, you like it all.
I will.
Yes, welcome. Leonardo Catrazza. Buongiorno. Hunt Marshal's expedition. Let's get trading again, shall we?
No way.
The Lizardmen started it, and then everyone's on board. Everyone wants those sweet Ivresian goods. And who's to blame them? We make fantastic elven pendants. Now, our money situation has drastically improved, and we can now actually take Hyphalia up to deal with the orcs without an army that's made up of garbage. So we'll have to wait a turn so that we can train some better units, but all of those archers that we wasted our training on, we will get rid of those. And we'll train a proper army. So we will have to wait till we have more money available to us, but we will train some real troops. It'll unfortunately be through the global system, but then Hyphalia can then head north and start the long journey.
Celebration would be wanton.
Because we need someone to start heading off to hit the orcs now, and then Eltharion can deal with the forces here. But with 8,000 and the potential that we're only going to make more as our trade agreements spread out wider and wider, I think we're back on the path now of money. We could consider confederation with Eotane now, but I really just don't think it's all that necessary. I have to confess. Oh, I really want that building as well. Public order bonus, income from entertainment, all regions. That's a really useful building. So, oh, and that's the one that keeps telling me I can build. Right, so before we train any troops for Hyphalia, we're building that building in Torkothic, and then we'll then turn back to giving Hyphalia real troops. I'd really like her to get some proper elites. She's got a really hard journey ahead of her. There's going to be so much attrition in those mountains. It's going to take such a long time to walk up there, and I expect by the time we do get up there, the dwarves probably will have dealt with the orcs. But we can't rely on it. It's so annoying to know that the orcs have 2 provinces left. Only 2 bloody provinces, and that is it. Also, Nagorond, I don't know who's taken the wind from Nagorond's sails, but they haven't sent many troops back to us for some time. Ah, the Skaven come. Arnhem is assaulted, is it not? Oh, Clan Moulder has been destroyed. Clan Moulder, that's their symbol. They have red colouring on it. We're a turn away from our research. Now we need to just move the other army up. Continue the siege. And if you could just move in so that you're involved in the fight. Yeah, if he attacks, they get involved as well, won't they? With him besieging the city now, actually, can you deal with them on their own? Oh, yes, look, you can. So if you go around there, will they still be alone? Yes! Yes! Fantastic. That is what we wanted to see. We didn't want them having an extra army hovering on our borders. We really want to get a noble. I really want that research. Damn it. Give me the damn research. Right, let's start making her useful at commanding people.
I know my destination.
Ah, yes, he's improved. Elven Scholar. Oh, and we can get renowned and feared with him as well. Get that on the next turn. Right, so if Malekith attacks now, though, we won't actually get...
True magic.
So I think we're going to have to break off the siege, because if Malekith attacks now... Oh, no, we are both involved. We are both involved.
My prowess is needed.
I will continue the siege until we have some siege equipment. Because they're not getting reinforcements, are they? So
for the king.
Let's force their hand. Right, so our army can stay there. See, these armies, they can't actually come on land, can they? Or I've never seen them come on land. Correct me if I'm wrong then. But how do the Black Arcs actually work? How does that large army go from being just on the sea to actually being an army that one need fear? I'm not really sure. Oh, who is that?
Your dark purpose?
I will inflict such horrors upon
The
you.
Dark Elves have had a rebellion. But the AI gets so many cheats. How have you had a rebellion? I mean, ours is not to question why.
We're under siege.
Arnhem, here we are then. I think we should take the fight to them before we give them a chance to start reducing our forces to nothing. They've got a lot of rat ogres, but we've got a lot of archers. In fact, our entire army is archers. An eagles and an eagle claw. Other than that, night runners, gutter runners, clan rats, plague monks, and Toxa himself, who's a nothingy, scummy, nothing lord. I think we can do it. Have faith. In our brothers in arms, we will find strength. Didrarus, it is for you to teach Toxa a lesson, and ideally actually wipe him out, if we can. But I find that wiping out armies wholesale is very rare in Total War Warhammer 2. It's not something that occurs all that often. Right, so we have this huge army of archers, and we need to make them do things. Eagle ready. Start you all out like that, and then get the flanks ready. Put yourselves like that. So that only leaves 3 down the middle. There we are. Pop the general over there, and the eagle on that one. Now, you guys might as well go like that. I prefer that as a flanking strategy, because then if the AI doesn't come on one of those flanks, I mean they will, they absolutely will, but if they don't come on one of those flanks, your archers can then easily curl back around quicker. It's the rat ogres I want to kill though, that's the real threat to my mind, and they're going to be the ones that go out on the flanks entirely, aren't they actually? So the flanking lines are going to have to be drawn in. Get yourselves on that hill there. Archers, maneuver to support the right hand side. You guys, same over there, and you guys, move yourselves a bit further forward. Eagle Claw.
guides us.
No, just kill on the spot, actually. Right, let's speed it up as we wait. The enemy's already there.
To battle.
Give them a volley! Oh, we're doing the shuffle. Yep, just put it down on the ground and shoot. We got some shots away. Did almost nothing. Look how much they're going to flank us. They are going ham on the flanking. No bloody surprises there. Right, you guys turn and face.
With me.
They're taking more leadership damage than they are actual damage.
Archers,
Loyal. We will obey.
by your command, kill them!
Glory.
Get out there and stop them. Oh, power return thing. You do the same. Get down there and hit that. Ah, and the Rat Ogre's coming down the middle. Ah, those Lothern Sea Guard have hit them. That's fantastic. Yeah, and he's kept them pinned. Hit them, hit them, hit them, hit them. Some units, of course, are going to have to
Eagle claw. Asura, attack.
fight. Killing our own eagle.
Northern Sea Guard, archers,
Understood. Understood. Orders received.
for duty,
We will obey.
orders received.
Right away.
No, I think we are going to absolutely walk this. They outnumber us greatly, but the thing's already in our favour. Most of them are routing before they even hit our line. Like, their leadership is abysmal. Lothern, spears out.
It shall be done.
You guys hit that.
Archers.
All of you just hit into that mast
For
there.
duty.
You guys, if you would,
Attack.
target the ground there.
Loyal, you're it there!
If anything comes back, bloody well bring it down.
Fray.
It shall be done. Acknowledged.
Oh, we've got a lot of units running around the side, actually. Move on to those. Eagle, take to the skies and hit that. I don't know where the enemy general is. I'm not too concerned, to be honest.
Apace.
Yeah, look, this is almost a done deal already.
King. Orders
Oh, there he is.
without fail. Orion. Acknowledge.
By Eltharion!
You come back and hit that warlord. And you guys can turn and face now. Oh, yeah, and you've done excellent work there. I don't think I really need to do too much, because we're going to win this no matter what, and it's a garrison army, so I don't care how many troops we lose. They're returned to us for free, even if an entire battalion dies. So it's only really killing the general now, and that'll get the army to break here.
For duty,
Pull yourselves back. As Lothern will be alright over there. Lothern, how do you say it?
without fail.
How you like.
Forward!
And then if anyone ever questions you, you know the magic words. Regional accent. Right, all of you can target and bring that down and you'll kill it very quickly.
Eagle claw.
Eagle Claw's doing alright. It's only really the general. Once the general's gone, this is over. Oh, it's over already. Alright, now as we say, we need to capture as many of them as we can. Or rather, kill as many of them as we can.
Ancestors.
Just in order to stop them. Go on, kill him, kill him, kill him. It doesn't. Why do I care? He's a rank 1 general. What do we care if we kill him? We don't at all, really. Oh, the Eagle Claw, you have a fantastic range. So here endeth the lesson, Skaven. Scurry back to your holes. Didrarus, you have defended Arnhem well, and Alith Anar would be proud. The Rat Ogres killed almost nothing. We totally shut them down. In fact, nothing killed anything. I mean, 180 kills. Their golden sword went to a unit of plague monks who got 50 kills. Our golden sword, 127. Eagle Claw.
Subjugate them.
No, well, you turn them into money, I think. Unfortunately, though, we can't go out and get them. But then they shouldn't be able to replenish because they don't own any regions anywhere. So they have no homeland. I can't believe the garrison in Arnhem. That was fantastic. Most of that coming from the colony. Oh, speaking of colonies, who does own the islands down here? Oh, the Hunt Marshal does. Oh, that's disappointing. Very disappointing. In fact, there's trouble in Lustria. What's going on down there? Hunt Marshal, who are you at war against?
Away from home.
No one other than the Awakened. They've only got, again, they've only got one province. What is it with the AI and not knowing what to do when the enemy only has one province? I ask you.
Prince Eltharion.
Surely that's not a colonized one. No, no. Wipe them out.
Break
We
their
will
legs.
loot and occupy.
The Warden.
And they will replenish in a single turn. That's not bad, is it? Right, we don't want that. And we can turn that into a wall. Oh, we get a unique building here. Ah, I like unique buildings. Graves of the Dragons. Income generated, public order untainted. Oh, that's fan-bloody-tastic. We'll be building that on the next turn. Yes, please. Let us hope that any rebellions come at Darkhold. Greyhag, let's upgrade you to get a better wall. Oh, hang on. I've got money and I'm wasting it. We want to build this building. Yes. Build that before we do anything else. Right, let the siege continue here then. Oh, of course the siege is going to continue here. Dodoy. Oh, Black Iron Mine's going to rebel. Spite Peak is the other one. Not too concerned. Only makes us 139 gold coins.
Master of high
Can I train
magic.
anything from you? No, it's all garbage. And what did we just build that we shouldn't have built? Mount Greyhag. No, that's a useful building to get. Crookback Mountains one. How much does that cost? 3,000. Yeah, no, we won't build that, and we'll train you some troops. Get at least some of them started to train. So you got the Spire Guard for the flanks. We've got a couple of those because I think they might be cool. But we can't get any more Knights of Torgaval. But we can get Arcane Phoenix. So we will take... I think I'll take 2 Arcane Phoenixes, actually. Or maybe an Arcane and a Dragon. Yeah, we'll do an Arcane and a Dragon. And I would like Silver and Guard for the main line. I think they are... For the 100 gold saved over a Phoenix Guard. They take 2 less turns to train. I think that would be a better way to go. Alrighty, end the turn. The Eshin will slowly be hounded out. I feel much happier now. Oh, Malekith attacked. Yes! The battle of all battles. So bloody be it, Malekith. Do we want the AI to control that army, or do we want to control that army? Oh, he's lightning striking us. So if I do that, will that army actually come in? But if he's lightning striking, then it's his army versus mine, and there's no risk there at all. Alright, Malekith. Level 24. Myron's only level 12. So Malekith himself will be a challenge. He's got a couple of Witch Elves. We want to kill those off. Knights of the Ebon Claw. Dread Knights. And he's got a lot of Scourge Runner Chariots. But we've got a lot of Sisters of Avalon. We've got Knights of Torgaval. Or in this case, Guardians of Torivres, as I've renamed them. And it's a bridge battle, and Malekith is the one to be crossing, and all of a sudden all of our fears are completely whistle away, like bubbles in the wind. They burst and fall to nothing. For Malekith now must cross the bridge, and we have but to stand here and let him try.
We will obey.
Oh, Malekith, how I feel for you. You did have a chance, and it was undone absolutely when the bridge battle was confirmed. Swordmasters of Hoeth, you are to take the line behind the Spire Guard,
As you say.
who will move slightly further forward when the time comes. I mean, that's as close as I can get them. Right,
Yes.
you 4, you're going to go on that side. You 4, you're going to go on that side. And if the enemy doesn't come across either side, we'll keep the dragons back for now, because they can fly, so there's no point getting them in the middle, risking damage. If Malekith only comes one way, this is going to be a doddle. If Malekith decides to split his force, then there might be a touch of a challenge, but it's unlikely. And then the Guardians of Torivres, they are such a fantastic unit. I can see why they cost nearly 1,000 in upkeep now. They are almost indestructible. It looks an awful lot like he is going to
I go then.
split his army. Those units look like they're curling off. Yes, they are. Right, Team 5.
Orders.
Move yourselves a bit further forward.
Following Ethua.
I want to focus fire down on our enemies. Spire Guard begin their fire. Right, in terms of numbers, they have less than us, courtesy of their chariots. Oh, and actually, the bulk of their army's going right.
Acknowledged.
Right, the Scourge Runners have hit. Sisters of Avalon, I want you to pull forward to be able to hit those Scourge Runners. Because I want them down. There's a whole host of them, and with only a few arrows, you should be able to do it. Focus fire, focus fire.
Orders.
Team 6.
For order.
Dark Shards. Right, let's get the dragons over here, because I think they're going to be more useful over there. Oh, we can do 1-on-1, can't we, actually? Torgaval, you go over there. Oh, doing those the wrong way. Do them in the order that they are on the bottom. Alright, Team 5, excellent. Next target, please. Dragon, hit those. Dragon, get yourself down here.
Yes.
Team 6, pull yourselves back so that you can fire always, please. Knights of Torgaval, or Guardians of Everest, actually, go and hit the enemy, because you're a fantastic melee unit. Oh, Malekith is doing everything he can to ensure our forces take a pounding. And we will return that and bloody then some, I assure you, Malekith.
Ready.
Steel! Attack!
Alright, Team 5 on this side, though, is achieving victory. Let's get the dragon over here to assist, because you're not needed over there. Guardians have absolutely decimated those units. Malekith himself is about to die.
Orders. Attack.
Can we kill Malekith, please? And pop him in the prison, please. Yes! Thank you, Malekith. Welcome. I have just the room for you. I think you'll find it rather delightful. I think it's perfectly suited to your taste.
Awaiting orders.
Right, hit that last Scourge running battalion, please. Yeah, this has been an absolute doddle. He has absolutely wasted his opportunities and his life, to be honest. No, don't do it on them, actually. Do it on them. Did that just say we have a unit running? Oh, the Spire Guard, yeah. I mean, we've won, but the Guard have taken a beating. Right, then feel free to just shoot at everything you can, to be honest. It's, ideally, everything killed. Oh, look at them. Look at the damage they do. Once you've used the Sister of Avalon, it's almost impossible to use anything else. They are such a game changer. A absolutely decisive victory. Unfortunately, the Spire Guard took almost all of the enemy's damage. The Swordmaster's supporting, but our kill tally goes to the dragons with well-placed breath attacks. 127. The Knights of Torgaval, or the Guardians of Tor Everest, took 75, which was actually the second highest as well. Oh no, 79. 1 Sisters of Avalon. 1 Spire Guard, actually. Oh, well done. Well done. Oh no, there's an 84. Sorry, I'm completely misreading it. The numbers blended so easily for me. So the dragon got the top spot, then the Sisters of Avalon, then a Spire Guard, clinching it with 9, and then Guardians in 4th.
Take them captive.
We should replenish. We lost a lot of troops there, but it doesn't matter. They have lost Malekith, and they are about to lose Tor Achare, and Trace will be ours. But if we can go down and take the Fortress of Vorag and secure that, I'm not sure if the Eshin actually do have Nagashizar and the Desolation of Nagash. I've not seen any troops come from there. But then I wouldn't know if troops came from there, would I? Because it's through that horrible mountain range. So we would have to wait and see, really, wouldn't we? Hello there. Okay. Burn off. What next? Oh, you're not attacking me again, are you? But I've just slaughtered you. Malekith is in our prison. Ah, Gwilyn's been destroyed. But our units recruit... Our sisters and whatnot have higher recruitment. I think I'm going to go for the bottom one so that we can just really fill them through. Oh, yes, look at that. Yes, take that. How do you shift-click them up? You can't, can you? So that one gives entertainment plus 10. Oh, no, I want public order first, but we'll definitely get both of those. Get those in sharpish. Darkhold, please give me... It gives you Dragon Princess and a Sun Dragon as a garrison. How does anyone ever not hold this region?
Prince Eltharion.
Prince Eltharion.
Execute the fiend.
If you could just
They
pop over there and
cannot
just
live this
kill him.
I seek redemption.
Unfortunately, Eltharion's army now is getting so powerful, there is almost nothing that can stand before him. And we kind of want Darkhold to rebel so that we can just nip it in the bud. But then we will head south and hit Vorag. So, Hephilia, you will have to take Karakazul. Black Iron Mine, what's your garrison like, actually? Not too bad, we might be alright there. But with the money we've just got, let us get your extra units. So, as I say, I would like you to have... oh, we've got so much money, actually. Take a star and a moon. And then we need more silver in guard. So that's 4 silver in guard, and that's 5. I'll take a 6th silver in guard, and then we'll fill out the rest with Sisters of Avalon. That would only be 4 Sisters of Avalon, though. So I think what I will do is delete those. Because we're going to get the dragons instead.
High magic.
So we'll have 6 sisters. That sounds like a play, doesn't it? 6 sisters? Who's rebelling? Yeah, we are aware of that. We're not too concerned about that one, old bean. Right, over here, I would suggest we possibly just go for it now then.
A strong leader is needed. For order.
We've got all these armies. Malekith is dead. What the hey. We'll auto-resolve it. We will loot and occupy.
High Elven Archmage.
And aha! Myron has risen. He gives public order wherever he is. Again, I'm really tempted to give him that one. Winds of Power, enemy hero chance, ambush success is up, but we can do nothing and refuse him. Campaign movement, campaign line of sight, untainted. Oh no, I think we'll go with the Watcher actually. Welcome then, Myron.
Serve the king.
And Toracare is ours, where we would like to build an archive. Oh, I'm not sure we'll bother with an Elven Garden. We'll get a plaza there instead. Right, if you could just head down to Varda's Haven then. I'm sure you've got enough to take it. Well, I don't know, actually. Your army took a bit of a beating there, didn't it? Oh, Myron lost 3 units. Talk about beating. But we can get renowned and feared with
I
him.
bring Azurian's fire.
Go on.
Take
How are you
flight.
doing? Pyrrhic. Yeah, that's alright.
Carried by magic. True magic. I am their end.
So you're going to sit in Varda's Haven. We've secured Trace. That means our only victory condition now, as we say, is to kill the Hawks. Eotane, I don't know what their plan is. They'll probably move north, I would have thought. They've secured everything down there. Tor Draenel's going to rebel against us, so let's get our garrison ready.
None shall live.
They're dead. Arnhem only slightly dislikes us. And we've still got this place loving us. Yes, keep giving me that. Right, anyone feeling a little more frisky with the trade? Anybody? Anybody fancy the trade? Can you please stay shut? No one likes you.
No, do not assume that a hunter does not understand.
All right.
Yes, thank you, Hunts Marshal. That's almost everyone that we can trade with, actually. And now we've got sight range, blessedly, again. That's such an excellent feature of the High Elves, getting sight range of everyone you trade with. Really, really like that. I can give you 2,000... No, they're not interested. We'll have to get them later. Krakadrak, all the way in the north. What does our trade even give us? Not very much, but I'd like to see your region. Eotane, you must... Oh, no, they don't want it.
Choose your words carefully. Understood.
Oh, no, we've just done it again. We've done it a bloody again. It's right, this time we already have trade established, so we'll take the low relations. It's not the end of the world this time. And actually, that's probably for the best, because now we have purpose again. She's on her dragon, and we can give her immortality, actually. Yes, let's do that. Nienor the Fair, thank you.
High Elven
You only have 19 units. I'm going to get rid of your Skyhawks again, because I don't find them very useful. And Sentinels of Astral aren't all that great either, actually, are they? Let's be honest. Let's not beat around the bush. They aren't all that great. You've got plenty of archers. I think if we got rid of the Sentinels and replaced them again with Spire Guard on the flanks, that's probably going to be the best way to go. Or you could just get Silvering Guard. They get the same charge defences. It's just that the Spire Guard are unbreakable. And their weapon strength is a little low. No, I think we'll just go Silvering Guard. So get yourself some silver in for the flanks. It's all from the global. We're already using the global. Now, Myron has a fantastic army, but he could definitely do with some mainline defenders. So, again, let's give him 4 units of Silver and Guard. So we could really do with a barracks. Maybe we'll give Toracare a barracks. Or Varda's Haven could take a barracks, actually. Yes, we'll pop a barracks in Varda's Haven. I built one of those over there, but I'm not sure that was really the best thing to do. But it gives Untainted, you see. And I quite wanted the Untainted as well as the garrison that it gave. Speaking of Untainted, let's do that here as well. Tor of Rest, you're not Untainted. Yeah, the taint here is nothing.
Setting forth.
She should hopefully be improving the area with her entrepreneurial abilities. I could get another one, but now we've got 13,000. Our armies prepare, our armies make ready. Eltharion's ready, and she is a long way away from being ready, isn't she? There we go. That was a rather successful turn, all things considered, apart from accidentally attacking Musalon, even though we just recently signed a non-aggression pact with them. Making everyone hate me again. But I don't really want to go and take the fight to Musalon. I mean, Naggarond already come again, but then those are Black Arcs, aren't they? Eotane, I think, is powerful enough to hold Naggarond back on their own. But we're going to have to help them. That's the difference. If we can help Eotane and kill Naggarond every time it sails here, we might be able to actually push out. Because Eotane currently are a purely defensive AI faction, and we need to start making them an aggressive one. If we are to get... Oh, hello! Naggarith! It's Eltharion! It's Eltharion! Arwen and Domiel, you're miles away, but I can give you... I can boost you. Oh, you can replenish troops. And you can stimulate growth. Oh, that's interesting. Are you a handmaiden? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Let's give you that one, though. Make our provinces like us a bit more. Varda's Haven has been hit.
Show no weakness.
Where's the rebellion? Oh, it's over there. Alright, so we've got enough time to hit the fortress.
Seek out enemies.
Hello, Eshin.
Fang sword bites deep.
What a terrible shame that you've not arrived here in time.
Waystone.
Raiding across the board. It's raiding. Right, oh no, we know about Hephalia. She's miles away, isn't she? Quite a few turns. But we wanted to get your troops trained first, you see. Oh, you could get some swordmasters. That wouldn't be a bad idea, actually. Just a couple. Primarily because they're on the local. So you got the swordmasters, and then you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's make that 4 Silver and Guard, and then the rest can be Sisters of Avalon. 10 turns it's going to take. 10 old turns. But that'll be a good army. A costly one, but a good one. Ah, yes! I don't really need that anymore then, so you can delete that now. I just needed you to get me that upgrade. These places don't like me either, but they're as high in terms of plaza as I can get. It's because of the taint. The taint spreads throughout the land, and there's little that can be done.
Blood is rough.
Right, Toracade. Oh, you get a unique building as well. White Lion Hunting Grounds. Exotic animals. Do we have exotic animals? I think we might have use of that. Oh, and you can get a hunting camp as well. Yeah, take that, please. Varda's Haven's going to get the barracks.
The most gifted.
You're taking another Silver and Guard, aren't you? So that's your other unit. Oh, that's all our money. That's right, that's those army sets.
Lethal grace.
And he's got 4 more units to go. And all 4 of them, I think, should be Silver and Guard, to be honest. I think I just said that a few moments ago, did I not?
This is
Oh, no, it's
Sir.
Gilgallion.
High Elven Archmage.
Naggarond are coming. But again, yeah, look. Black Arc.
My vision
That one's the actual army. And of course, we can always make our way north to hit Naggarond. I'm going through those lands instead. Otherwise, though, it's finally taken a nice turn. And it is just our rather unfortunate backstabbing of Musalon that we have to deal with. Musalon, who are now doing very well. But the Border Princes are actually kicking up a storm as well. What's happened with the Orcs up here? Ah, Raziak has finally fallen. Yes! Raziak has fallen, leaving only Nashrak's lair. Oh, I didn't want to do that today. Karaz Akarak. Please take Nashrak's lair. With the, not Karaz Akarak. Yes, that is your name, isn't it? Sorry, I thought I just said Karak Raziak.
The Grim.
Right, so we've got another rebellion here, but that's not unexpected. This place hates us. We don't need growth. Get rid of that, and we can repair that on the next one. Can he do out about that? And Hephalia, the blue flame, has gone up. She can't give me anything. Oh, we could get lightning strike. That might be useful. Might, possibly not. No, I think we'll go along these lines. Ah, no. What do we get along here? Flame storm, major fire damage. And we get the they're all only 1 point, aren't they? She's still got a good 14 points to go. But I think for now we should probably start looking at improving the archers, because we put all of our wealth and points into archers, so we might as well make them better. We've united the Plane of Bones. We can get Untainted here. Slowly kick away that Skaven corruption. Ah, speaking of Skaven corruption, we need to get the unique anti-Skaven building, actually. Oh, and Crookback Mountain's going to rebel as well. Everywhere is rebelling. nothing can be done. Why have I just jumped all the way back over there? Silly. You're a Black Ark as well, aren't you? They've put all their money into Black Arks. Oh well. Well, if Eotane go for Musalon, it's not the end of the world, but it would be much better if we could all focus on the north. Musalon. You're not going to say yes. I don't even know why I'm trying.
I can tell.
But how would you feel about... Ah, look, you're slowly starting to light Nagaron. Nah. Oh well, Musalon will become a threat and a problem then. Shrine of Cain has finally fallen back into our hands. Tor Anlek is about to be attacked by a rebellion there, but it's held by Musalon at the moment. But if Musalon hold it and we're all at war with Musalon, why isn't Eotane taking Tor Anlek back? That's my question. We could do with taking Tor Anlek, to be honest, and that will be the first place I go if Eotane don't get it in the next end turn cycle. Chaos still exists in the north. I think Chaos is actually doing well this time. The Dread Fleet. The Dread Fleet. The Dread Fleet are not anyone I'm too concerned about, but I can't see who they are. I don't really want to go to war with them, though, if I'm honest. I'm sorry. I know that you want me on side for my formidable armies, but I can't be doing it. Yeah, go on then. Always helps to have the rebels not hate you. Ah, Itza have been destroyed. And who killed them then? What is going on down here? Oh, it's Chaos itself. Chaos is actually doing well down there. That's why there's all these ruins. They're not Skaven ruins. They've been burnt to the ground. Oh, we got our technology. Yes. Extravagant murals, please. And we got all those raiding and whatnot. Not bothered about any of that. And... oh, F5. Don't know what F5 does, but I've just pressed it. Whoops. Right, Fortress of Vorag. First of all, let's repair. And then let's... we get that on the tier 3, which you are not yet. You've already got a plaza. I probably shouldn't have destroyed the grain building then, should I? Silly. Oh well, we will rebuild that. Right, so you, if you could, head north. You've got Eshin to kill in a moment. Oh, look, there's 3 of them. And you'll be able to take all of them down without any risk at all. Now we can finally build that promenade that I built ages ago. Ah, Catacate Peaks! All the way to the tippy top. Yes, that's well worth my money. Her army's full. It's only the Ulthuan armies that are need replenishing. 8 turns it's going to take to get your Silver and Guard. Oh no, that's not worth it. I don't need your armies that bad. Take those away then. We'll just pop round and actually train them. We get them in Torfanu. But for now, we're heading on Tor Anlek if we would. Why do we get Vampiric Corruption? Oh, because of Musalon. Yeah, we really need them out. So, you stay on Varda's Haven. Oh, actually, if you move to Mistnar, which is likely to be attacked first, and then you go over to Tor Anlek and take that down, because we've got Tor Dranil. And I can't see Gilgallion actually taking Tor Anlek, so we'll step in and do that for them. Otherwise, we haven't got out else going on. And now with the Orcs will die any turn now. So any turn now we will actually get our short victory conditions. And I think what I probably will do, to be honest, once the short victory conditions are attained, I will probably stop the videos there and call an end to it. What do I want? I'd quite like... ah, no, yes, get me an archive. Get me that archive. So the campaign will end when we get the short victory conditions, and then I will probably play out the last few turns of the campaign to get those 50 research for a high elf faction, so that I don't have to play the high elves again. But I think once we've won, that will be where I will end the actual series. And if Karazakarak can take down the Orcs in the next few turns, that may well be this very episode. But I'm pleased that we did move out and hit the Eshin. It's nice to finally be shutting them down. It's taken me longer than many players would do in Warhammer. But I mean, as a sort of retrospective on this campaign, if I could be so bold as to offer one now before we've even won. Yes, I have done many, many, many things wrong. And my playstyle is lackadaisical at best, at worst, outright lazy. And... but we have still, on very hard, granted it's not legendary, but it is very hard. I mean, you can't take that away. We've still managed to win. And so, even with all the mistakes that I've made, we only lost 5 units in that defeat. Blimey.
Prince Eltharion.
I think this is an excellent example of how you don't have to play these games as an absolute demon, and you can still quite simply and easily win. And there are times where things could have gone better or worse, and I would have preferred various actions to have taken place. But overall, you can get rid of that. I tell you what you can do, actually. You can get rid of that, build me a Handmaiden's Gallery, and then we don't have to wait 8 turns to get those Sisters of Avalon. That'll be nice. They did take Tor Anlek back.
Greetings. I sway to Loic's tune. For whom do you dance?
Hello, Alith.
The time is not.
No, please. I want you. I need you. Please, Daggerith. Spent all my money retrieving relations. And I tell you what, look, I'll even be... I bet bloody Eotain's going to confederate with them, isn't he? The cheeky sod.
Will you bow beside me?
I was just going to give you a gift of all the money that I have, because I'm that nice.
This serves Nagaryth.
And hopefully they'll like me a lot more in the next turn.
Can I
What to do with you then, Myron? Oh, look, Musalon are about to land over there. And we're at war with them now, so we need to consider actually attacking them. Have you got Lightning Strike? You haven't, have you? Oh, you have. I wonder if we attack them whether we'd get it or not. I'm not sure I want to kill off the Black Arcs, though, because they really don't seem to do anything. They just seem to be a complete waste of time. So I don't think I really do want to kill them. I tell you what I will do, though, actually, is we'll swap that out for a Barracks rather than a Mistwalker's Sanctum. I'm not too concerned with Untainted. We can get a Shrine of Assyrian in Tor Kothic. So I'm going to swap that for a Barracks. And then we don't have to go all the way around there to get our Barracks. Tor Drana will upgrade in a turn. Arnhem still does not like us. What do we want to give you? You could probably do with a Barracks as well, to be honest, actually. And then we get Lothern Sea Guard. Because you're our front line. So we need what's going to give us the best garrison. So that gives Cavalry. That will give Lothern Sea Guard. And that gives 2 Spy Guard of Ivres. That doesn't give anything. Eagle Claw Bolt Thrower and a Turanok Chariot. But that one we can get... That one, I'm going to go with the Barracks. We're going to go with the Barracks. And Ancient, this place is the one that actually likes me the most. And once they start to actually like you, you do get benefits. It is worthwhile getting people on side. Varda's Haven. What was I going? I was going to build a barracks here, wasn't I, actually? But no, I'm going to move that to Mistnar. So you could ideally do with a wall, but I think I might go for the Woodman's Hut. I'm not sure we've got wood as a resource. Particularly after losing Tor Sauroir. I don't know how to pronounce that. But there's no point you sitting there doing nothing, so let's get you into Varda's Haven. Oh, look, no, go and stand on that bridge when you can.
This is impudence.
It's Mark Walden. We fought many times, Mark and I. We have history dating back millennia. I'm pleased to see him on the field. I shall rattle his cage, I tell you that for free. Eltharion's on mop-up duty. That army there suggests to me that this area is held by the Eshin. Oh, yes! Yes! Lizardmen finally moving in. We really have got the Eshin by the balls. They've lost Pigbarter, though, the Lizardmen, unfortunately. But Darkhold will now not fall. The garrison there in a turn is going to be insane. And Eltharion's army is now so powerful. The Eshin would need to outnumber him almost 4-1 in order to actually kill him. The Knights of Torgaval are quite possibly the strongest unit I've ever used. They lack, obviously, the Dragon Breath attack, but I think they are infinitely more useful than a dragon. They actually kill things in melee, which is a skill the dragons seem to have forgotten. I don't tend to get many kills from dragons in melee, but that's probably because I'm sending the dragons against things that are anti-large, and it is therefore my own fault. But the Knights have really impressed me. They are an awesome unit. Right, Musalon are coming with a vengeance. Nagarond are just surrounding Mistnar with their black arcs. Not bother about that. Yes, we got another research. Do we get anything else? Anything else? No. What do we need from that? Gem cutters, exotic animal. We can get exotic animal in Torakare. So that's good. I think I'm tempted to go down this line because we are still building buildings. And it's one of the cheapest things to research. And I'm all about research now. I don't really care what I'm researching. I just want to research. Black Iron Mine. You are under attack. And this one is going to be... We can't allow them to just sit there and die, can we? Ah, right. How much do you like me now, Nagaryth? 44. Let's improve those relations again.
When Loic dances, welcome to Nagaryth, kin. I hope it's not too shocking.
Nope, not shocking at all. Not shocking at all. But you're not going to want to do any of this stuff.
There's no victory.
You just hate me. You just straight up hate me.
Loic forbids us.
You have one bloody region, Eltharion. Get yourself involved. Alright, Eltharion, I think you should probably head back and mop up, because she's not going to be ready for at least 7 turns. And although it will be quicker with that when that's built. But no, I think if they fall to rebels, they fall to rebels. She'll be ready in 7, maybe 4 turns. She can deal with all of that. So Eltharion, continue hounding Eshin out. We don't want armies behind our line. Once you've dealt with those two, we'll move on Pig Barter. And then that's their capital city, isn't it? Flayed Rock. Eshin's home. We're right against them. Which is good. Very good indeed. We can build, and Heshwattle can upgrade to tier 5. Wow. What a campaign this is turning out to be. Arnhem's where we really want to upgrade. That's a long way off. And I really want Tor Anlek. I'm so disappointed. I mean, our Musalon thing is going to cost us the Confederation of Tor Anlek, isn't it?
Grace given form.
You move in on Varda's Haven.
Lord of Ulthuan.
Miss Snar, you are building me a barracks, but you can't afford it, so you're going to have to wait. Oh. Ah, welcome. Yeah, you can cleanse corruption. Yeah, let's do that. You're not in a place where I really need corruption to be cleansed, to be honest, actually. But our money situation is finally turning around quite nicely. Now, everybody keep your eyes on the mountains. Are the dwarves going to take the orcs? Nagaron moving around again, but nothing really serious. Ah, Eshin. Deathmaster Snickage has attacked Carnamelk. And they want us involved. Yeah, go on. I'm sorry, I know it's a large battle and we could have fought it, but again, I'm just not interested. And we would have actually been able to fight with the lizards. I should have fought that, really, shouldn't I? Sorry. Auto-resolving like a child. Ah, the orc hold still holds. The dwarves haven't taken it yet. I should have fought that battle. We would have gotten to see the lizard men in action and we would have just flown in and supported. Damn. Damn. Blast and damn and blast and damn. There might be another opportunity. In future, if we're ever in a fight with allies, I'll be sure to assist. Aha! This is something we can fight, though, because I think we do have a slight chance at this one. Black Iron Mine. Clan Rats, Skaven Slave Slingers, Clan Rats, Clan Rats. It's just Clan Rats, hordes and hordes of Clan Rats. We've got some White Lions, we've got an Eagle, we've got some Cav, we've got some real Cav this time. And we're going to have to get that cavalry out, though, because this is a city battle. Oh, no. I think, arguably, the city battle actually doesn't help us and is worse. That makes the situation worse than it would have been. Oh, blimey. Gods, is it dark. And the enemy, as usual, has divided their force. What is that? Is that their battering ram? That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I think the cavalry is going to be infinitely more useful if we can get it out the walls. We'll go out this side. So, we just got to keep our wits about us once it goes. Otherwise, though, I don't think holding the walls is really all that worthwhile. The towers don't really do that much damage. And I think I'd just rather hold a solid line. We don't have very many forces. We are horrifically outnumbered. 3-1. Get yourselves out. Go, my brave lads, with your pointy hats. Through the gate and into the great beyond. You really do have very pointy hats. Are they really the best things to wear in the field? Surely not. Alright, now you're out. Get down here. The main bulk of the army, I think we'll probably just maneuver you when the time comes. But we'll get you sort of set up. Righty ho, cavalry.
Silver helms. Move.
Catch the side of them, that's alright. No, you didn't. Fine.
Loyal. March.
Just keep carrying around, keep shooting anything you can. Just about 20. They've lost 20 little rat men. This campaign has been almost dominated with rat men, hasn't it? I fought them more than the orcs, who are supposed to be our great enemy. What do we have over here? Clan rats, shields, shields, and shields.
Can I be praised?
Keep running over there. The enemy's through. Their general comes alone. The battering ram is really slowly moving. Why? You just wonder, why do you need to bother building battering rams when every single unit has a ladder hidden up its back house, hidden inside of it? There's just no incentive to build battering rams, and I find it baffling that the game actually forces you to build battering rams when all of your units can climb the walls anyway. There is no incentive to build battering rams. Go on, hit those while the Reavers are shooting them in the back. Deep into their line. Can you punch straight through? Just keep going. Knocking them over, out the way. No, they didn't do very well. And the enemy has captured the towers, they're using them against us. They didn't like running straight through, which is bizarre because they basically annihilated the enemy. Oh, I forgot to move you. Asser forward. Fire. The eagle will support. Silverhelms are dead. I don't think that general is going to die when the cage is on him, but then that's not the problem. We just needed him to die. And the eagle does a nice chunk of damage when it hits. Eltharion archers are really not very good in the charge, are they? And you'd think all that cavalry charging into a unit, they would really suffer, but they barely take even a loss, to be honest. Oh, he really doesn't like it when he's running away, does he? What does that actually do? But you don't have a casting ability, so why does it affect you? Go on, Eagle, get him. Pull the cavalry out. You've only killed 200. Alright, get yourselves back up in the air over here. Right, the first enemy units are coming around that corner. There we go. Team 2. Yeah, look, they got annihilated. They did get the enemy to run away, but they're getting shot by the walls. We should really curl around the other side. Are you going all the way around the back? You are, aren't you? Oh, bloody ratmen. No, it's alright. We fully expect to lose this battle. And Hephilia will move in and take it back when she's good and ready. They are going around the back. It's just me. This is going to be a loss, let's be honest. Okay, things moving along. Those guys should break and run away almost as soon as you hit them. Yes. Quavering and wavering. And weakening and worsening. Lothern Seaguard. You will turn and become the backbone there. Team 2. There are other units now ready for your attention. Including the ones that are shooting at us. Try and get out of the range of that tower and get that other unit to run away. So they've performed a sort of function. Our defensive units stand ready. Our white lions. I think the units do look superb. I really do. The game really does look fantastic. And that is easily the biggest draw. Keep on those. Although I saw a very interesting graphic on Reddit that showed concurrent Steam users of all the Total War games dating back to, I think it started in 2012 or 13 or something like that, and it showed every single day. And I was most interested to see right now, and even right now, Medieval 2 Total War, courtesy of the inordinate amount of mods, Divide and Conquer, one hopes, amongst them, is still I think it was the 3rd or 4th most popular. So Warhammer 2 is far and away the most played Total War game. But you might be very surprised to learn that the top, because Warhammer is the most played, then it's Three Kingdoms, but Three Kingdoms and Rome 2 kind of swap between them, but they are still about 10,000 players behind Warhammer 2. So it's Warhammer 2, and then second place is kind of shared between Three Kingdoms and Rome 2, because they both get a lot of players. And then after that, it then swaps between Empire and Medieval, which I thought was really interesting to learn that Empire is that popular. I did not think Empire was that popular. So basically, on any one day, Warhammer is always top, Rome or Three Kingdoms is always second, and then Medieval or Empire is then is then 4th or 5th, really. So those are the top 5 most popular, which I find really surprising. Particularly Empire. I thought Empire, pretty much everyone was done with that. So I do find it interesting that that's up there. Yeah, you hit all of those. Eagle, go and get involved over there as well. I've said that we're going to lose this, and now actually I'm coming around to the opinion that we might not. We have only lost 100 men, and they have lost 900. Lots of their armies are routing. Granted, so are ours, but they're going to run away. There's no point even having them in the battle, really. They've got a lot of units running away, actually. Look at this.
Understood.
These white lions are getting shot, but the enemy doesn't really do anything. Can you turn and fire over that wall? Yeah, look, with the cavalry arriving just to hound the enemy out. Who's withdrawing? Yeah, the Silver Helms as expected. As soon as they even get near the battle, they've decided they've had enough. White Lions, I'm sure you don't get a defense. No, you don't. So let's get your charge bonus involved and smash you into those buggers.
Exterminate them.
Kill every last one of them. Ulthuan's finest wine for the man who brings me the most tales. More ratmen come. Ah, more ratmen come, but also most ratmen are dead. Yeah, I think we really are going to win this. That's Reaver unit's going to die, though. You go over there. Archers, just sort of turn and face back that way again. Yeah, I think we're easily going to win this, to be honest. They are dropping like flies. Oh, they were running out of ammunition. Right, and like... Oh, hello. Turn, fire, quick! You, don't get yourselves involved. Archers over there, if you can, come and assist the White Lions. Get yourself on the side there and push through and help. You guys have moved off so that you can hit those Skaven Slave Stingers. You have to fight. Go and assist the White Lions on the right. The Eagle we've got on the left. General, you haven't actually fought yet, have you? You go onto the right as well. The Spearmen have held that line fantastically well.
Archers.
Eagle's just dying now, though. The Archers are there to help. The Lothan Sea Guard have won that. They're going round. So the real threat, the most annoying thing, is that over there. Can we get you into the sky? Get you out. No, let you routing. It disappoints me that routing units in defences now don't route to the square and stay there. They actually leave the map as well. Because if they can leave the map, it makes you wonder why can't you get normal armies out? Why do armies get trapped and lose everything if they lose in the city when you can actually run away? Does that make sense? We've been attacked there again. Attack there again. Now this is a win. This is an easy win.
Eltharion guides us. Without fail.
Lothan, you've still got some arrows left in you.
Serve the king.
Let's speed this up. I don't think we even need to pay attention anymore. The Skaven are undone by the might and majesty and power of the High Elves. And as their units return to fight, we send them packing. Alright, Lothan, you're out. Let's get you on that side. It's just the Skaven slaves. You're just going to have to endure that, I'm afraid. Now let's swap you out and make the archers take the shots. I can't really do anything about that because they will run away if we get near them.
Without question. For duty.
I suppose we can try though, can't we? Because we have basically won now. Got anything else? No, everything is being used now. Yeah, go and block the gate. See, the Skaven slave slingers there. No, it's going. They're going, and it's done. Yes, that means Ophelia doesn't have to get involved. That's fantastic. Yes, close victory, but I will take it. Well done, Zellerin. The Black Iron Mine is retained. The Skaven uprising is no threat to us. See, that's how it should be. That garrison was improved slightly, I think, because of the mod that increases garrisons worldwide through various buildings, which is perfect and very much a welcome addition to the game, in my opinion. Whereas losing... You should be able to hold towns to rebellions is the baseline, in my mind. Unless it's a... No, you just should be able to. A rebellion of peasants, they shouldn't have very good units, and they should not be able to take cities down. It should be able... That garrison should be able to hold them back, and I stand by that. Defeating Deathmaster Snickich. Eltharion has gained that. We've killed Deathmaster Snickich about 1,000,000 times, but we've only just gained the trait for actually killing him. Elisili, give us a bit more money there. Torakare, you are giving us a hunting lodge. And we need to be tier 4 to get that other building, don't we? Yes, we do, but we do want that. So a growth building is probably more useful. We'll worry about that in a moment, actually.
Can I offer assistance?
You've got space for 4 more units, and I would like them to be defenders. Shall we finally get some Phoenix Guard in the mix? They're going to take ages to train, though, because there's only a small pool.
The gods are angry.
You're getting a barracks.
High Elven Archmage.
Musalon is taken out to the sea.
I bring Azurians.
Welcome to Nagarith, kin.
Oh, yes.
I hope it's not too shocking.
Yes! Elithanar joins the fold! Absolutely fan-bloody-tastic. Welcome, my friend. How I have missed you. How I have missed you. Shadow King, Renegade, Spectre, Sword Avenger, Ruth. He's got all of the good ones down this line there. Although one of them makes the elves hate you, doesn't it? That one. But that doesn't matter because we've only got Eotane. They've gone down that line as well. So the only thing really that I would not have given him is I wouldn't have given him these, and I'd rather he'd gone down the blue line. I know there's a mod that lets you respec legendary laws, but I'm not too concerned about that at the moment. His campaign effects, upkeep for Shadow Warriors, obviously. His army is garbage. But then, as somebody said, it's a faction trait for him that allows him to be in ambush stance automatically, and he doesn't actually have that as an ability himself. That comes later. Now, Myron the Gatekeeper, you're a fantastic general, but to be honest, I think perhaps I think we should try and see if we can keep it lethal. I mean, his army is awful. That is an absolutely garbage army. But if we can turn places like this, I don't think we're going to need to bother with that. No, we're on the front lines. We do want to bother with that. But what we really need is growth, I'm afraid. So we're going to have to get a growth building in. Yeah, because Tor Anlek is really up against it. Let's improve Tor Dranil. We really want... Yeah, I desperately want growth here. I'm surprised it doesn't even have 1 point. That's awful. And a Leith with your army, which is just garbage. Let's get rid of those. I'm not going to be using them anytime soon. And how many spearmen did you need? Goodness gracious me. But it could be worse. The army could be much, much worse. But I do think perhaps having 3 armies here is a little overkill. Myron is the worst of my generals here at only 13 points. Now, he's fought and died for our armies, and he's been fantastic. And he makes our army cheaper, but having just 2 armies is just too much, isn't it? But I'd rather have... No, I am going to keep them there. Sod it. I'm going to bloody well keep them there. But what I am going to do, though, is end the turn, because that is the end of this episode. Desolation of Nagash has fallen to the lizard men. And it is all coming together very nicely. Oh, it's coming together very nicely. Right, we've got 6 turns until those handmaidens are ready. It'll be 2 turns until that's built, and then it's another 2 turns after that. So those 3 can come out of the global pool, and we will retrain them as normal units once the handmaidens gallery is ready. Black Iron Mine defended. So Black Iron Mine, the garrison here. No, it was entirely the garrison provided by the buildings alone. And Crookback Mountain will be the same, because the shrine doesn't give any garrison. And that only gives 5 archers. Dear oh dear. Crookback Mountain's going to need her help. But she's 4 turns away now, then. So she's 4 turns until her army's ready. Right, you guys over here. Let's move back over there and deal with that Eshin army. And we got the... That's giving us Untainted as well, isn't it? Yes, +3. That's brilliant. We definitely want to upgrade that next then, so that we can get that to tier 2. Which gives 2 Dragon Princes. And unlocks recruitment of Dragon Princes, interestingly. And gives better Untainted, better public order, better money. Yeah, we're definitely upgrading that. So this place will hold quite easily. The Fortress of Vorag, do you have any unique buildings? Yeah, you do. You've got the Tower of Bloody Tooth. But it gives vampiric corruption. It gives income, construction costs for buildings in that province, and it provides a garrison. That doesn't seem all that good. I'll build it if it comes with an achievement, but otherwise I'm not interested. Dragonborn Mines, then. Yeah, you take that. Anywhere else? Ah, Safari. Temple of Eltharion. Let's start getting that Untainted spreading to neighbouring provinces. Yes. Torkothic, you're doing alright. You're doing alright. And then we finally got Eltharion.
Burden of the Shadowlands.
I feel so good having Eltharion. What can we give you? Physical resistance, armour. I'm going to go with that basic one. That means I don't have to do anything. Where's your bow? Why haven't you got your bow? Because I know you've got your bow. It's part of your skills. So why aren't you using it? And you've got the Shadow Crown. You don't appear to be using that either. Maybe you have to wait a turn. Am I just not seeing it there? No. Potion of Strength. Give him a boost. Potion. I'll be honest, I'd be tempted to give him Potion of Healing. Yeah. Talisman. Fire resistance and magic resistance, or 20% magic resistance. Let's do that. And maybe we do have to just wait, and we'll get it in a moment. Well, we shall wait and see then. So let's give you public order, another public order, attrition from storm. We'll just give you everything that's left because you can take them all. It is a real shame that your army's so rubbish, though. I was thinking we could try and turn this region into a recruitment hub, but we'd need the shrine.
Is rough.
But at the moment, of course, all of our recruitment really is Safari. But anyway, as I say, that will end this episode. So thank you very much for watching, if indeed you have. I do hope you've enjoyed episode number 27, is this? Or 26? 26. And until we speak again, dear friends, Navar Naden Penamad Melonin, and farewell.